Okay, going to get a few games done. I think I know Illinois will be turning in a foul a bit later, but I thought get a couple games done at least. A week 3 football game was done earlier. I think Jeff did it on Discord. Left me the BBX, so one game's done. Edmonton 41-10 over Vegas, so that was quite an ass whooping. Edmonton definitely a premier team this year, big time. 105 points for, only 35 against. So let's see what we've got going on. Schedule league games. Computer versus computer speed regular. Okay. We've got St. Pete at Pottsville. I have the coach file in for Pottsville. So let's get this one rolling. We're going to put this on regular speed. Let's zoom it to the fourth quarter.
Welcome to Veterans Stadium. St. Pete against Pottsville. Here's the kick from Zendejas. The kick from Zendejas is returned 34 yards by Grayson. Coleman with the tackle. Rice with the carry, no gain, Dreyer on the tackle. Rice on the carry, gain of 4, Coleman on the tackle. 3rd and 6 from the 10. Fouts barks out the signals. Fouts is sacked by Pugh, loss of 4, fumble recovered by Jordan, St. Pete ball. 1st and goal. Moon to Moss, touchdown St. Pete. The conversion is successful, Pottsville 35, St. Pete 32. Here's the kick from Zendejas. Is returned for a touchdown by Grayson. The kick by Cundiff is good, Pottsville 42, St. Pete 32. Cundiff boots it. First and 10 from the 20. Moon to Reeves, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Moon changing the play. Moon passes to Jackson, gain of 10, Pollard with the tackle. St. Pete down 10. 3rd and inches. 12:32 left in the game. Moon with a hard count. 4-yard run by Reeves, Pollard on the tackle, 1st down. St. Pete trailing by 10. Moon barks out the signals. Reeves with a gain of 11 on the play, Grayson on the tackle, first down. Moon throws incomplete to Jackson. Moon completes the pass to Jackson, gain of 2, Grayson on the tackle. 3rd and 8 from the 47. Shotgun. Moon at the line. Moon throws incomplete to Givens. Leckler back in punt formation. Webb waiting inside his own 10. "49-yard punt by Leckler, 7-yard return by Webb, fumble recovered by Creekmer, St. Pete ball, Moon at the line." Reeves on the carry, touchdown St. Pete. The conversion is successful, Pottsville 42, St. Pete 40. Here's the kick from Zendejas. The kick from Zendejas is returned 20 yards by Boozer, Johnson with the tackle. Rice on the carry, gain of 11, Jordan on the tackle, first down. Fouts yelling out the signals. Fouts with the pass to Newsom, incomplete, Guyton on the coverage. Fouts completes the pass to Newsom, 10-yard gain, Guyton on the tackle, first down. Maroons by 2. Rice on the carry, gain of 5, roll on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 36. Fouts passes to Rice, gain of 7, roll on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29. Brown on the carry, gain of 2, Jordan on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Rice on the carry, touchdown Pottsville. The kick by Cundiff is good, Pottsville 49, St. Pete 40. Cundiff boots it. First and 10 from the 20. Reeves is doubled at the line. Moss is doubled at the line. Jackson is doubled at the line. Moon passes to Jeff Ayers, gain of 20, Dixon on the tackle,
offense.
First down.
Number 65, 10-yard penalty.
Moon with the pass to Jackson, gain of 27, Grayson on the stop, First down. Moon completes the pass to Givens, gain of 11, Sherman on the tackle, first down. Reeves is doubled at the line. Moss is doubled at the line. Moon to Jackson, incomplete, Grayson on the coverage.
Holding, offense. Number 65, 10-yard penalty.
First and 20 from the 38. Shotgun formation. Moon to Givens, incomplete, Sherman with the coverage. Second and 20 from the 38. Moon at the line. Moon to Moss, gain of 6, Webb on the tackle. Third and 14 from the 44. Pottsville showing blitz. Moon to Jeff Ayers, incomplete, Dixon on the coverage.
Holding, offense. Number 79, 10-yard penalty.
Moon to Reeves, gain of 24, Thomas on the tackle, first down. Chloe from punt formation. "45-yard punt by Chloe, fair catch by Sayers, fumble recovered by Marshall, Columbia ball. Rogers at the line. Rogers throws incomplete to Jones. Rogers completes the pass to Diggs, gain of 7, Reed on the tackle. 3rd and 3 from the 22. Shotgun formation. Rogers at the line. Rogers completes the pass to Jennings, gain of 8, Griffin with the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 30. Rogers at the line. Williams with the carry, gain of 4, McAllister with the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 34. Williams gains 11 on the sweep, Reed on the tackle,
Holding
first down.
offense. Number 79, 10-yard penalty.
Rogers with the pass to Jennings, incomplete, Griffin on the coverage. 3rd and 16 from the 24. Rogers to Jennings, gain of 1, Griffin on the tackle. Massed hay deep in punt formation. A 54-yard punt by Massed Hay, return of 8 by Sherrills. Brady barks out the signals. Dickerson on the carry, gain of 15, Madison on the tackle, first down. Lehigh ahead by 14. 1st and 10. Brady calling signals. Six-yard gain by Rathman, Thomas on the tackle. Brady calls out the signals. Harvin with a 4-yard run, Woodson on the tackle, first down. Lehigh leads by 14. Brady on the carry, 8-yard gain, fumble recovered by Deerdorf, Lehigh maintains possession, slow down offense. Brady calls out the signals. Three-yard gain by Rathman, Evie on the tackle, first down. Slow down offense. Dickerson with the carry, no gain, Thomas on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Slow down. Dickerson the ball carrier, gain of 9, Jones on the tackle. 3rd and 1 at the 26. Brady working very slowly. Pet even in the box. Brady calling signals. Rathman lost 1 on the play, Taylor on the tackle. 45-yard try for Kofor. Chloe to hold. Banks with the snap. Kofor missed the 45-yard attempt. Rogers throws incomplete to Jones, Worley on the coverage. Columbia down by 14. Rogers at the line. Williams with the carry, gain of 10, Lott on the tackle, first down. Hurry up. Williams on the carry, gain of 6, Reed on the tackle.
Holding offense. Number 80, 10-yard penalty.
Shotgun. Rogers passes to Diggs, incomplete. 2nd and 20. Rogers passes to Williams, gain of 13, Lott on the tackle. 3rd and 7 from the 48. Columbia hustling to the line. Rogers with the pass to Jones, incomplete, Worley on the
Personal
coverage.
foul. Defense, number 56, 15-yard penalty. Automatic, first down.
Williams on the carry, no gain, Jones on the tackle.
Holding offense. Number 79, 10-yard penalty.
Rogers completes the pass to Diggs, gain of 11, Reed with the tackle. 2nd and 9. Columbia in a hurry up. Rogers calling signals. Rogers is sacked by Jones, loss of 8. 3rd and 17 from the 44. Columbia hustling to the line. Rogers passes to Williams, gain of 33, Lott with the tackle, first down. Columbia in a hurry up. Jennings is doubled at the line. Doubling Jones at the line. Rogers to Nelson, incomplete, McAllister on the
Holding
coverage.
offense. Number 73, 10-yard penalty.
1st and 20 from the 21. 3:10 in the 4th. Rogers completes the pass to Nelson, 3-yard gain, McAllister on the tackle. 2nd and 17 at the 18. Current drive, 8 plays, 47 yards. 2:44 off the clock. Yard run by Rogers, Reed on the tackle.
Holding, offense. Number 73, 10-yard penalty.
Columbia trailing by 14. 2nd and 27 from the 28. 2:50 left in the game. Rogers throws incomplete to Diggs. 3rd and 27 from the 28. Rogers calling signals. Rogers throws incomplete to Nelson, McAllister on the coverage. 4th and 27. Rogers completes the pass to Nelson, gain of 18, Worley on the tackle. Brady with the pass to Harvin, gain of 43, Pettyvin on the tackle, 1st down. 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 from the 47. They're watching for Dickerson. Dickerson on the carry, no gain, Matthews on the tackle. Brady calls out the signals. Dickerson with the carry, no gain, Thomas on the tackle. 3rd and 10 from the 47. Brady at the line. Two-yard run by Dickerson, Thomas on the tackle. Chloe deep in punt formation. Sayers waiting inside his own 10. 24-yard punt by Chloe, out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 21. Shotgun formation. Rogers calls out the signals. Rogers passes to Nelson, incomplete, McAllister on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Rogers calls out the signals. Rogers throws incomplete to Jennings, Griffin on the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the 21. Rogers to Jennings, incomplete, Griffin on the coverage. Columbia down by 14. 4th and 10 from the 21. 1:04 left in the 4th. Rogers calling signals. Rogers to Williams, gain of 4, Taylor on the tackle. Lehigh 21, Columbia 7. First and 10 from the 29. Simpson with the carry, 9-yard gain, Seau on the tackle. Sanders gains 15 on the sweep, Brooks on the tackle, first down. Stafford calling signals. Stafford completes the pass to Davis, touchdown Mid-Michigan. Akers converts the extra point, Mid-Michigan 13, St. Louis 10. Akers to kick off. The kick from Akers is returned 26 yards by Manning, Young on the stop. Hawks trailing by 3. Towler with the carry, gain of 8, Cox on the tackle. Tomlinson with a gain of 5 on the play, Willis with the tackle, first down. Towler on the carry, gain of 20, fumble recovered by Sanders, Mid-Michigan ball. First and 10 from the 33. Stafford barks out the signals. Some movement up front. Sanders on the sweep, gain of 7, Seau on the stop.
Encroachment. Defense, number 99, 5-yard penalty.
Simpson on the carry, gain of 5, Lilly on the tackle, first down. First and 10 from the 23. Stafford calls out the signals. Simpson with the carry, gain of 5, What on the stop. Mid-Michigan ahead by 3. Stafford calling the signals. Simpson with the carry, loss of 1, Lilly on the tackle. Mid-Michigan ahead by 3. Third and 6. Stafford to Moore, incomplete, Joseph on the coverage. Akers lost 3 on the play, What on the tackle. Towler on the carry, gain of 13, Willis on the tackle, first down. First and 10 from the 35. Towler with a gain of 4 on the play, Kruger on the tackle. Second and 6 from the 39. Towler with the carry, gain of 5, Cox with the tackle. Second and 1 at the 44. Tomlinson with the 13-yard run, Whitner with the tackle, first down. Tomlinson with the carry, 11-yard gain, Miller on the tackle, first down. First and 10 at the 32. Tomlinson lost 4 on the play, Smith with the tackle. 2nd and 14. Dawson in the shotgun. Dawson passes to Tomlinson, incomplete, easily on the coverage. 3rd and 14. Dawson throws incomplete to Rice. 54-yard attempt for Rackers. This is a long one. Rackers missed the 54-yard kick. They're watching for Sanders. Sanders on the carry, no gain, Smith on the tackle. Mid-Michigan ahead by 3. 2nd and 10 at the 44. Sanders on the carry, gain of 3, Thomas with the tackle. 3rd and 7. Stafford passes to Miller, 8-yard gain, Cushing on the tackle, 1st down. Mid-Michigan in no hurry. Sanders with the carry, gain of 14, Woodson on the stop, 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 31. Slow down offense. Sanders the ball carrier, 5-yard gain, Manning on the tackle. Mid-Michigan ahead by 3. Stafford completes the pass to Moore, gain of 15, Joseph on the tackle, 1st down. Mid-Michigan by 3. Slow down offense. Stafford at the line. Simpson on the carry, gain of 4, Brooks on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Mid-Michigan by 3. Shotgun. Stafford calls out the signals. Stafford throws incomplete to Moore, Joseph on the coverage. 3rd and 6. Stafford throws incomplete to Davis. 25-yard attempt for Akers. Lee to hold. Good snap. Akers made the 25-yard field goal, Mid-Michigan 16, St. Louis 10. The kick from Akers is down by Manning. 1st and 10 from the 20. Dawson throws incomplete to Studstill, Johnson on the coverage. Tomlinson on the carry, gain of 1, Smith on the tackle. St. Louis needs a big play here. 3rd and 9 from the 21. Shotgun. Dawson completes the pass to Studstill, gain of 11, Johnson on the tackle, 1st down, St. Louis trailing by 6. Dawson calls out the signals. Tomlinson with a gain of 8 on the play, easily on the tackle. Dawson completes the pass to Tomlinson, gain of 9, easily with the tackle, first down. St. Louis down 6. First and 5 from the 49. 1:16 left in the game. Tomlinson with a 6-yard run, easily on the tackle, first down. St. Louis in a hurry up. Dawson calls the signals. Dawson to Tomlinson, gain of 4, easily on the tackle. Dawson to Studstill, incomplete. 3rd and 6. Dawson to Tomlinson, gain of 7, easily on the tackle, first down. The Freebirds trailing by 6. Dawson is sacked by Sue, loss of 7, fumble recovered by Sanders, Mid-Michigan ball. Mid-Michigan 16, St. Louis 10. Second and 3 at the 31. Thomas with a 3-yard run, Browner with the tackle, first down. Three-yard run by Thomas, Browner on the tackle. 2nd and 7 from the 37. Jurgensen calling an audible. Taylor is doubled at the line. Doubling Brown at the line. Wallace is doubled at the line. Jurgensen completes the pass to Thomas, gain of 17, Vilma on the tackle, first down. Thomas on the draw, no gain, Lambert on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Jurgensen to Brown, incomplete, Browner on the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the 46. Shotgun. Jurgensen passes to Wallace, gain of 9.
Offsides. Defense, number 97, 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 5. Five-yard gain by Thomas, Browner with the tackle. 4th and a foot at the 36. Jurgensen completes the pass to Thomas, gain of 2, Vilma on the stop, first down. Indiana trailing by 18. Manchester showing blitz. Jurgensen to Thomas, gain of 10, Vilma with the tackle, first down. First and 10 from the 24. Jurgensen calling signals. Jurgensen completes the pass to Brown, 6-yard gain, Browner on the tackle. Second and 4. Current drive, 11 plays, 58 yards. They've used 5:18 on the clock. Thomas with the 9-yard run, Lee on the tackle, first down. First and goal. Indiana in a hurry up. Jurgensen with the pass to Wallace, touchdown Indiana. The conversion failed, Manchester 31, Indiana 19. Gogelak boots it. The kick from Gogelak is returned 28 yards by Sproles, Tally on the tackle. Lewis on the carry, gain of 7, Kraus on the tackle. Manchester in no hurry. Three-yard run by Lewis, Polamalu on the stop, first down. Slow down. Walker the ball carrier, gain of 5, Kammerer on the tackle. Manchester up 12. Second and 5 at the 44. 6:49 left in the fourth. Slow down. Breeze at the line. Three-yard gain by Lewis, Kraus on the tackle. Third and 2 at the 47. Slow down offense. Lewis with the carry, gain of 3, Kiesel with the tackle, first down. First and 10 from the 50. Manchester working slowly. Breeze calls out the signals. Breeze is sacked by Snowdown, loss of 5. Second and 15 from the 45. Slow down. Breeze throws incomplete to Carter, Gay on the coverage. Third and 15 from the 45. Breeze throws incomplete to Mitchell, Sample on the coverage. Morstead to punt. Brown waiting inside his own 10. A 46-yard punt by Morstead, fair catch by Brown. First and 10 from the 9. Thomas on the carry, 5-yard gain, Barber on the tackle. Hurry up offense. Jurgensen to Brown, incomplete, Robinson on the coverage. Indiana down 12. Third and 5 from the 14. Hard count from Jurgensen. Shotgun formation. Jurgensen completes the pass to Ward, gain of 37, Lee with the tackle, first down. Indiana down 12. First and 10 from the 49. 3:42 left in the fourth. Jurgensen to Ward, incomplete, Lee on the coverage. Second and 10. Two-yard gain by Jurgensen, Wilson with the tackle. Third and 8. Indiana hustling to the line. Jurgensen throws incomplete to Wallace, Blount on the coverage. Fourth and 8. Jurgensen completes the pass to Wallace, gain of 5, Blount on the tackle. Lewis on the carry, gain of 4, Talley on the tackle. Second and 6 at the 46. Manchester working slowly. Lewis with the carry, no gain, Huff on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Third and 6 from the 46. Breeze to Colston, 6-yard gain, Taylor on the tackle, first down. Lewis on the carry, no gain, Snidow on the stop. Second and 10. Lewis with a gain of 9 on the play, Rutkins on the tackle. Third and 1 from the 39. 1:03 in the fourth. Manchester in no hurry. Lewis lost 3 on the play, Woodley with the tackle. Morstead to punt. Brown waiting inside his own 10. A 37-yard punt by Morstead, out of bounds. Jurgensen in the shotgun. Jurgensen at the line. Jurgensen throws incomplete to Wallace, Blount with the coverage. Indiana down 12. Second and 10 at the 5. 0:50 left in the fourth. Jurgensen at the line. Jurgensen throws incomplete to Brown. Third and 10 from the 5. Jurgensen to Wallace, incomplete, Blount on the coverage. Fourth and 10. Jurgensen throws incomplete to Brown. Manchester 31, Indiana 19.